History is not just about the past. It's a blueprint for power, ambition, and survival. But what if I told you that one war, fought nearly 2,000 years ago, shaped an entire nation's identity? And what if the decisions of one emperor could still teach us about leadership, risk, and the cost of empire today? Let's talk about the Dacian Wars, the battles that expanded Rome, changed Europe, and cemented Trajan's legacy forever. Alright, picture this. It's the early 100 CE. Rome is flexing harder than ever, and Emperor Trajan wakes up one morning and decides, why stop now? Enter Dacia, a powerful kingdom in what's now Romania, ruled by Decébalo, a guy who had already outmaneuvered Rome once and was basically that one boss fight you thought you won, but the health bar had a second phase. Rome had tried to handle Dacia under Emperor Domitian a decade earlier, but instead of wiping them out, they ended up paying Decébalo to keep the peace, giving him money, engineers, and weapons, which he then used to make Dacia even stronger. Smart guy. Trajan, though? He wasn't about to bankroll his own enemy. So in 101 CE, he set out to fix this problem the Roman way, by conquering it. He spent years prepping, building fortifications, and even constructing the world's longest bridge at the time over the Danube River, just to make sure his troops could roll in without hassle. When the fighting started, Decébalo didn't go down easy. He used guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and the rough terrain to keep Rome on its toes. But when your opponent is the entire Roman Empire, the odds aren't exactly in your favor. By 102 CE, Decébalo had to surrender under humiliating terms. But here's where things take a twist. Decébalo, being the absolute legend that he was, didn't just sit back and accept defeat. He secretly rebuilt his army, and by 105 CE, Trajan had had enough. This time Rome didn't come for a settlement, they came for the endgame. The Dacian War was brutal, ending with the Romans storming the Dacian capital, Samosata. Rather than being captured, Decébalo went out on his own terms, by, well, making sure Rome definitely wasn't taking him alive. With Dacia conquered, Rome absorbed its immense wealth, especially its gold mines, which supercharged the empire's economy. Trajan, obviously proud of his work, built Trajan's Column in Rome, an insanely detailed monument that tells the whole story of the war, like an ancient propaganda Instagram feed. But the Dacian Wars weren't just a short-term flex for Rome. They led to the full Romanization of the region, shaping the language and culture of modern Romania. So yeah, Trajan expanded Rome to its greatest extent, but the legacy of this war still echoes today. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. Do you think Trajan's conquest of Dacia was a necessary move for Rome, or was it just another case of empire greed? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.